Let's go into just a little bit of the franchise. What do you think that this game is gonna grow? Or what would you prefer it growing into? What I mean by that is you want just updating this base game over and over, or you want a Mario Maker 3?
Um, I think for the lifetime of the Switch, they should just stick to updating this game. Mario Maker seems like a once per generation series.
It seems even when they announced Mario Maker 2 as a separate game, I thought that they were gonna personally just release Mario the same way that they did Mario Kart, the Mario Kart treatment. Gonna call it
Right.
Deluxe, and it's just Mario Maker 1 with more levels, more content, which is kind of what Mario Maker 2 is like. But having the name differently implies like a lot that they're actually taking it to the next step, which Mario Maker 2 kind of did.
Yeah.
In the sense all the co-op and all the things that you can do. I agree with you that as far as the Switch goes, it probably just update it as much as it possibly can.
Yeah.
But in terms of how much they can update it, like they added a lot of already another new art styles. There's a few things missing from what you said from 3D World specifically.
Yeah.
But
And I was just talking about things that the other styles already have, without even getting into stuff that they could just add, like brand new stuff. I think that there's still like so much in that regard. There has been so much in Mario games just in general.
yeah. But they have to, in my opinion, if they're gonna go to like, okay, Mario Maker 3, again, it has to be a substantial step. And I don't know how many substantial steps you can make, but I do agree with you that there's a lot of Mario that in the Mario franchise that you can still take advantage of.
Yeah, it's just with the way that they currently do consoles, when Nintendo sort of abandons a console and moves on to the next one, it's only a matter of time before the online is gonna eventually shut down for that and stuff. So, like at some point, just because of the way their consoles work, it's like they're gonna have to make a new one if they want people to still be able to play it.
Oh, absolutely. In terms of the man, I had a thought and I just kind of went away. You know when I hate when that happens. Oh yes, this finally came back. The three. Do you think we're gonna be a Mario Maker 3D? Like
3D.
Like 64 Mario 64 style, adding like Odyssey, Galaxy levels like that.
I don't want to say never, but I think that would be a ways off. I don't know. The one 3D style I could see being a bit more maybe intuitive to make tools for is 3D World, which is already in this game,
Yes.
but like 3D World in 3D.
Like in that 3D
Yeah,
form.
because those levels were a bit more simplified, a bit more blocky. I could see a creation tool for those being a bit easier to create than something like 64 Galaxy Sunshine, which is just that would be amazing if they could actually have a level creator for stuff that complex.
I think it would be insane if they can pull it off. Like it would be really cool, but at the same time, like they jump from 2D to 3D in terms of making intuitive tools and things to navigate the world. It's
insane.
Yeah, completely different realm. Like even like from going in game development, going from 2D to 3D, the problems just first of all, you run into new problems that you haven't thought of, specifically in regards to like if you're adding physics to the game and if you're adding all these extra things that you can kind of hide in a 2D game. It's just insane. And not only making the 3D game itself, but making the tools associated with it.
Yeah,
It's
making tools that are intuitive for building a 3D space. Typically, you're going to end up with something that looks like Minecraft, where it's all blocks. I don't know if there's much else you can do in that regard when it comes to 3D.
But people the people at Nintendo are very creative. There's a
Yeah,
lot of things that
that's
you can
true.
do. I imagine like maybe the first time that they try it out is gonna be a limited space, and that's okay. Like as long as you build from that, the same way that they built from Mario Maker 1 to Mario Maker 2, it's gonna be amazing. I was just happy that we got Mario Maker again on the Switch, because it came out on the Wii U and then they kind of released it on the 3DS, but it has some problems on the 3DS.
Yeah, like not being able to play online with other people's levels.
Exactly.
So what's the point?
Well, they just wanted to put it out there for a broader audience, especially since the Wii U again didn't have such a user base that like the Switch has just been crushing the Wii U so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm excited that people got to try it. I'm excited that I got to try it. I'm gonna be playing it for a long time.
In terms of 2D Mario styles, were there any more that you would want to see in this game if they were to add one as DLC?
They already added like the ones that I really like. To be honest with you, I don't even know. Like they even added the music that I like from like Mario Galaxy. So
yeah, you want. A lot of people are saying Super Mario Bros. 2, the one where you like pick up the turnips and as the Shy Guys and stuff.
Yeah, I mean that would be
I'm
cool.
wondering if, in the same way that they had Mario 3D World as like a 3D game but stuck to a 2D perspective for this, if they would be able to do something like Mario Galaxy 2 had a lot of 2D locked sections, so maybe something like that would be possible.
That would actually be really cool. I actually haven't thought about that.
That would be a pretty substantial update though, so I would expect more of a sprite-based thing if we're gonna get any new Mario stuff
as DLC. Yeah, I don't know if they have talked about DLC. I haven't done that research yet.
No, but this feels like the kind of game that they would support for a long time, because even the Wii U game got a few updates that added new features and stuff. True. And we already know that they're adding the ability to play with friends online.
Yeah, but adding the ability to play with friends online, I think at this point I would rather that they try to work on the lag because even if I got to play with friends, if it was like that laggy as it is right now, I wouldn't even enjoy it.
Yeah, hopefully us being fairly close together would mean it wouldn't be too bad if we tried it, but who knows? Who knows?
Again, it's peer to peer, so even if I was to play with somebody in Europe or somebody in Japan, this would be really crazy. Any other thoughts on Mario Maker, Matt, or
on Mario Maker's future? Not particularly, no.
Not particularly. Again, for me, I still have to experience a lot of what this current game has to offer.
Yeah, you got to build a level, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Again, I haven't even built a level. There's a lot of things. So for when you ask me, it's like, what other styles do I want? What other things do I need? At this point, I just wanna like dive deeper into the current game that we got. Once we get to that more, then I will have more of an opinion to say about this. If that's all we gotta talk about, that was Mario Maker. I think that's all the topics that we got for you today, folks. Matt, thank you for joining me on the pilot episode of Chat and Games. Again, just some housekeeping notes. Most of the time, this is gonna be recorded on Tuesday's chat. Today was a special day, and next week might be a special day too, as we figure things out. But most of the time, the plan is to record it on Tuesdays, so you can watch it live on twitch.tv/itsallfunandgames, as you can see in the social media aspects of it. Then what's going to happen afterwards is we're going to break this video down into the different topics that we talk about and release them once a day on YouTube and podcast services around the globe. Spotify might take a little while again. It depends on when we get the approval. And also, look forward for new content and new things that are happening on the YouTube. Right now, it's pretty sparse, very empty, the YouTube channel, but we're gonna keep growing that as we go along. Again, next thing that we're gonna be doing is in the book club, we're gonna be playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. So if you are getting the game, make sure to keep an eye out on the Discord so you can join the discussions as we play it, or join us on live when we do the Twitch channel.
Call it the book club again.
Oh, game club. They know what I mean. Otherwise, again, chat, I will see you around when I do the streaming. Again, keep an eye out for the schedule for that. And you will hear Matt in the next episode of Chat and Games. And anything to say? Any departing words, Matt?
Bye.
Okay. Well, we're signing off, but thanks so much for listening to the first episode. See you next week.